What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. We got kitties. We got kitties in bed, but instead of hanging out and snuggling with my kitties, playing Europe. Advanced. Progressive Capitals. I'm in the second seat playing as red. Okay. So what do we got? Nothing actually jumps out to me as OP. Maybe Bavaria? But the one in Hungary blocks white from going on the 2. So we have our new corner. We have our Scandi. We have our Russia. So far, everything is normal. On the bottom of the map, we have the 1 line. We have the 2 line. We have the 3 line. We have normal connectivity. This is one of the most unchoked maps we could possibly imagine. So my debate here is between Bavaria and Hungary. And I think I pick Hungary just to try and discourage white from neighbor capping on either side. But we'll see if they do. Europe. Iceland, I'm not doing that, man. You guys are monsters. You guys are actual monsters. You guys, Alps could be good too. Alps, I could see the argument for the Northern Italy cap, not Naples. Naples it really fucking sucks in general and in specific in this case. Those were rough. I don't think those were rough cap options. I liked those. I liked both of these two a lot, actually. I think these are both strong caps for the second seat. You hate fog of war because people snowball too easily? Guilty as charged. Don't bait us, white. I don't want it. Don't encourage that shit. Open Tanyao. He needs better glasses. It is to Seppi's credit, you could say that a little bit more tactfully, but yeah, there is an element of skill to that, which I like to exploit, frankly. You think I was strong too? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Because then I hold Italy and Deneric? No, because here's the problem. I think if I cap on either of these, white has a much better argument for either of those. And if they pick either of those, that fucks up my open. So, Alp sucks. I like Hungary the best. Thank you. Yeah, relaxing music. I was going for hype. I'm just glad white's neither there. If white being neither of those positions, all right. So we see yellow. We see me. We see magenta. Where does green go? White saw you block them and dipped. Were those white's 2 best capitals? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, is that you, Buju Smoker? Ladies. Okay. Okay. Your open doesn't mind getting fucked up. Do you get a little fucked up from time to time? Okay. Well, it looks like yellow is going for a +8. Pete Meown. Live on Europe. Let's go. If purple goes down, that tells me purple's probably Greece. Purple's a bot? No. Boston Real Estate and General Tank. Yul Gamer, no! Oh, okay. We're in a 3-player game. Me, yellow, and green. Interesting. Probably smoke this game then. Oh, free. We take the free wins as they come. I can nerd hard, but party harder. I believe you. We should ask Open Tanya the same question. What's your go-to substance? But you just listen to a band called Bongwitch. They are metal from Canada. Ooh, that does sound like my flavor. Does it make sense to take Italy and also hit as much yellow already? You'll see what I do on my turn, and it's safe to say I'm thinking very similar to what you're thinking. The issue is we don't see green, and we don't yet know where they are. Queued up. Let's see. Well, I just put on an album. What's it called? Bongwitch. What's the track? If you were to recommend me a melodic Bongwitch track, what would you choose? Rewind into Noob Corner. Thank you. Okay. It's a 9.5-minute song. All right, I'll give it a chance. Okay, we found the green capital. No, that's all good. I reserve the right to not like things, but I will give it an honest shot. So, Schnee, my thinking was I have to break this in case Magenta has it. I have to keep troops on my capital. I have to break yellow in case yellow has it, and I have to take Italy. And I need to do all of that because I'm trying to hold initiative. But it looks like my opponents are here and here, which is good for me, right? If both of my opponents are on the top of the map, that means it's more likely the bottom of the map is going to be free. Now that we found the green capital, I have a really good sense of what I should be doing. Okay, that 9 is white holding their cap plus this. We don't know white's cap yet. So we have mine, magenta, yellow, green. We don't know purple. We don't know white. That is the cap recap. Hey, I did it for you, Moonshot. I read your mind. I shouldn't have even broken because white was going to do it anyway. Sick. Okay, so now we let white be a problem for yellow, and we take the bottom of the map. Good. This is good. Hey, Fonty. How you been, man? I think Seppi is good and fast, to be fair. There's both can be true here. What's the word you can use to break your opponent can't hit back? I haven't created a word for that. What would a good word be? Vassalize, something like I think Puddle Jam does some version of that, right? Where you become, essentially enslaved. Good to catch you for a bit. How are you, man? It's not too late, so I guess we got Fonty while he's still awake. No, it's not card block. I understand. I actually understand the meaning of the word, and it's not exactly card block. It's more of a make someone subordinate to you in a way that they can't really reciprocate. Nobody sees this, right? Is the white cap here? You just don't know where the white cap is. Okay. I think the entire bottom of this map is free, and I'm going to try and take it pretty quickly. Pete, I don't know how you get away with having 6 cap turn 2. Seems to work out for you, but somehow I get 7 caps rolled. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so here's a little bit of movie magic for you guys. The problem with what you guys see me get away with and the actual reality of the situation on the ground is that there is a very strong survivorship bias with YouTube. Okay. When was the last time you saw me fucking go out 6th, right? On YouTube? Never, right? You haven't seen that happen in a very, very long time. And the reason you haven't seen that happen is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not going to put that shit on YouTube. But it does happen. I do lose games. Every once in a while, I get 6th. I get lowest for whatever reason. Right? I get some combination of unlucky, outplayed, whatever you want to call it. But they happen. You just don't see them. So the survivorship bias associated with, I'm going to put the very best shit on the show. You'd love a compilation? I'm thinking of doing something like that. I'm thinking of showing, we'll call it like the Bad Beats show or something. And it'll be 24 hours long, and I'll do it for like a Twitch special or something. You guys could watch me get smoked every possible way. And I think that would actually make an interesting show, right? If the expectation is none of these games are for educational value, all of these games I get pissy and I get smoked, it'll be a reality check. Exactly. I think it would be fun. And I've been building it out. So since the beginning of the year, since January, I've been saving all of my failed shows. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but they exist. I have them on my hard drive. They are waiting to be used. So that's coming up the pike for y'all. Okay, well, this is a pretty good board position. Don't you think? We all know those failures will be AI-generated games. You don't lose like I lose like that. It's okay. I'm a human being. YouTube members, only vids that have only losses. I don't know that people want to see only losses either. This is the thing. I think people want to see a little bit of suspense, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of, I wonder what's going to happen. So posting only wins is bad. Posting only losses is bad. You got to do somewhere in the middle. People loses. I lose a lot, Spud. You know better than anyone. Put a quick L at the beginning of a good W. I try doing shit like that, Giants fan. The issue is that people watching on YouTube click off at the end of anything, right? Their attention spans are so short that any sort of pattern break will cause them to disengage from the content, which causes the algorithm to think that the content is bad and then not promote it. So you're right, conceptually. Your idea is sound. But I have tested this, and in practice, it doesn't work as a show. Right? The only thing that works so far as a show is a self-contained story, and more it becomes that self-contained story within a smaller and smaller time span, right? Even shows now that go over an hour tend to underperform. But, you know, I also need to maintain space in my mind for things that underperform but are growth edges. Not just about something underperforming. It's, oh yeah, that failure's nice. That bot's set to break me too. Look at that shit. All right, fuck, marry, kill. Kilted, Vampire Chicken, Barbara Walters. All right, number 1. Obviously, I'm going to marry Vampire Chicken. That man is hilarious. Really, you don't need to say anything else. Like, I think Vampire Chicken is one of the funniest human beings I've ever spoken with. He's one of my favorite people. Green's going to take France. I like that. Well played. Unfortunately, he's a family man, exactly. Unfortunately, that leaves... what else do we have here? We have Mary. Ooh. Mary Vampire Chicken. That means I gotta kill someone and fuck someone. Well, unfortunately, The Peatman likes the ladies. So that means I'm going to be fucking Bubba Wawa. But that also means it's bad news for Kyle. Unfortunate news for Kyle. Sorry, bud. This is dumb. This board position is dumb. Look at this shit. Oh, you got to go with funny, Spud. You got to go with funny because, like, no matter what happens, you're talking about a marriage. No matter what happens, hotness is going to fade, right? If you find yourself absolutely head over heels, you know, hard as fuck, rock solid horny for your wife when you're 80 years old, God bless, right? But the reality of the situation is at some point you're going to have to like the person. And for me, a lot of what liking a person is, you know, is humor. I did get Twitch see you live. How you doing, lazy? Speaking of humor, how you doing? Rip Kyle, not fuckable. I'm not fucking Kyle. There's zero fucking... Listen, despite all of y'all's deepest desires and wishes, I like ladies. I know everyone wants something to happen between me and Kyle. It's your deepest fantasies. What about Kyle with a wig? We're not doing it. Okay. I wish he was here to hear this conversation. Somebody please get Kyle in the chat. And Vampire Chicken for that matter. Oh my God. Fucking monsters. You monsters. Even after that amazing Christmas gift you got, yeah, amazing. We loved it. I think Green's going to respect that I didn't break their France. Bertalisk says, unless Green pulls out a miracle, this game is over. I think me respecting his France was the smart play because that causes his options to be very limited. And I don't think either of these guys truly understand how severely massive I am yet. But they're about to. Pete, have you ever tried Ryukyu Ramen Tondu? It's off College. Maybe? Let's see. You recommend? Little Italy. No, I've not. Is this a recommended ramen place, dude? Thank you. Thank you for the fucking shout there. I want to see. It's free real estate. And who was it who said this game is over? Was it Bertalisk? You are correct. This game is absolutely over. Good game, man. I wouldn't cry. You got second, bro. What, were you expecting to win this game? Please. Easy. Well, that's a beautiful snowball. Hey, can I tell you, folks? I like to lean into the green. One of the things you guys want to pay attention to if you find yourselves in a similar situation is, so as soon as I figured where the green, so first of all, as soon as you can, figure out who's playing, who's alive, who's actually playing the game. And we only saw 3 players. So we saw me, yellow, and green. Okay. Number 2, where are their capitals? So the green cap and the yellow cap means that yellow's going to be over here, green's going to be over here. Right? That means nobody's here. That means that entire bottom is mine. So if I can sequence it such that that both of them stay reasonably small, why would green do what? Green's trying to cap around, but he doesn't know where all the caps are. Good game, man. Oops. I don't think you oops. I think you played well. You got second, bro. Why are people not happy with second anymore? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Defeating, a bunch of noobs who quit immediately, and a master and an expert. Sorry, partying. Them's the breaks, I guess. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.